And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in the Darkest Dungeon, and, well, that was a failed descent into the dungeon. We'll go to the stagecoach and pick up some placements.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
There's maybe an argument to be taken the higher resolve. I'm actually going to take the
Great
more
heroes
showing up
can
a
be
week.
found even here, in the
Pick
mud
here in future
and
weeks.
rain.
And then the blacksmith is fully upgraded. Guild is fully upgraded. Sanatorium, maybe. Yeah. Another place to probably worth getting upgraded is the Survivalist. I don't invest here very often, but when we do,
Success
probably want it.
depends on survival.
And we have stress relief at the Abbey and Co. If we can stick to the lower level stuff, the lower costing ones, we probably want to.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed. With enough ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below. All manner of diversion and dalliance
So,
await those
deeds
who
are worth
cross the
picking up,
threshold with
busts
coin in
are worth
hand.
picking up. I've actually got enough... Oh no, crests. Crest and busts. I got enough portraits and got enough deeds, although maybe don't have enough portraits, but we'll find out as we delve into the dungeon. So we've got 3 level 5s. The Antiquarian's mostly probably going to get used for making money. So we don't necessarily need to level them up right now. The 2 level 5s by themselves aren't enough to level up. The 2 level 4s by themselves aren't enough to level up. So it looks like we're going to be leveling up the noobs. To try to get them ready, because I'm out of frontliners. Like, that's the disappointing thing in the high tiers, is I've run out of frontliners that will willingly enter the dungeon except for Reginald and Dismuth. I want to save them for the last one, so we gotta refresh the team. We gotta go on the proverbial training montage, which is probably gonna be the rest of the stream here, is the training montage. Long quest, stress at torch bows aren't level. Bonus versus beasts. Damage, cost of healing on the Crusader only. Okay. I think we'll do the runes. Runes are usually fairly easy. And then we're mainly here to train up frontliners, so I should probably take some frontliners along. Crusader's an option. Leper's an option. Although I don't necessarily need to take frontliners along that are level 0. Might be worth grabbing some of the slightly higher tier ones. So, say, bring in you for level 1. Start working you up. Might as well bring along Antiquarian for more money yield. I could push this Highwayman into the rear. For putting them in the rear, I don't need Duelist Advance. Probably want Grape Shot then. Yeah, probably want Grape Shot then. Although I could put them in second. Yeah, let's put them in second. We'll just accept that we have Duelist Advance. That'll help us get back into that position if we get pushed out. So you have a way back. You've got to get down to get back. We've got a way to get back. Leper is going to be the one that's most stuck if he gets shoved out of position. And then we've got 1, 1, 1. Probably bring a 0 along so we got a 0 training. Or I should bring along a dedicated healer. I suppose that's what the Vestal... Oh, I don't have a Vestal level, this level yet. Or I suppose that would be you. Even though you actually want to be kind of closer to the front right now. I suppose actually, let's pull you out. We'll toss you in second. Yeah, you'll work from second. Oh, I could toss a Crusader into fourth to use as a healer. The battle heal. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna talk. It's not the ideal place for Crusader, but it'll work. It's a working place for Crusader. Although, I suppose we're only going to be healing from back there if we do that. Yeah, we're only going to be healing from back there if we do that. Might want the Crusader to actually do some damage. If we bring them along. You got anything you can do from far in the back? Come hither. It is a mark. It's a mark that does some damage. Caltrops are in the back. This is not the dungeon we want that for, but... Yeah, I suppose I have to bring a level 1 in for my back line. Right? The front two can be level 0s, but my back two have to be level 1s. Yeah, so we'll just take the Plague Doctor. We've got enough Plague Doctors at high tier, but... Oh, did our Plague Doctor survive? Plague Doctor did survive, so we got the, I'll just trinket back. Stack its stun skill. You've got the extra resolve. Accuracy, if torch is above 75, is probably a good idea. You'll want the extra bleed. If it bleeds and... bleed out? Well, I think if it bleeds, it's just good enough. Right, if we want to be doing the bleed option, okay. And we've already equipped you with a bunch of accuracy buffs. So you can actually hit the broadside of a barn, and okay, yeah. So we know what quest we're going to do. Let's get the level 1s to be skilled. More skilled. Okay, level 0 can't. And we're rich enough that we'll actually go and get these guys equipped with nice armor. Weapons. Doesn't make it... The first one doesn't usually make that much of a difference, but... every little bit counts. Long quest, so we're gonna go 3 stacks of food. Three stacks of torches. This is the... Or do you want to do the Warrens, or do I want to do... Let me back up here. No, I want to do the long one in the ruins, not the Warrens. Stack of keys, check the shovels. One stack of keys. Probably one stack of keys is probably more than I need. Three keys, three shovels, 4 holy waters, the herbs, and I don't know, three plus 3 extra. That's good. Let's go in. If you live for the risk of the darkness, by all means, bring few torches.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign. Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
We'll grab that on the way back. Yeah. One over here has got a little too curious. Whenever the Antiquarian interact with it, we had the equipment for it, but... we don't read the books in here. It's a very quick way to get more perks, both good and bad. And I suppose if you're willing to go into the cove afterwards, you can collect them here and get rid of the bad ones in the cove really easily.
Executed with impunity. Back to the pit. Be gone, fiend.
Okay. Could have been better. Don't read the books. Those that don't like the books on fire. Okay, that was a critical scout, so we can tell that there's no secret rooms in that area.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay. Okay, Source Distress is dead. Okay, we know which one we're trying to kill. Good thing I added trying to that sentence.
A death by inches. Destroyed.
Okay, the bleed's not super strong yet. Go for the heal. Probably should have swapped out for heal on the Antiquarian, but those words. Okay, he's dead from bleeds. We get to focus on healing ourselves. Not that we have very many very effective heals in this party. Yeah, the effective ones are actually the self-heals. No, I haven't taken it on you yet. Ah, that would explain it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We know this is going to be a fight, so we'll make sure the torch is ready for it. Okay, so we have surprise. Let's put that surprise to use. That's where people promptly start whiffing their attacks.
Another one falls.
Scratch one enemy. Okay, initiative roll. We succeeded at the initiative roll. Good to go. More backliners. Not enough to kill them, but pretty good damage application. They are slated at this point to die. Just we like them to die faster.
Eradicated.
Lose the initiative to both of them. Didn't. Okay. Throw this.
As the fiend falls,
Last one is dead.
a faint hope blossoms.
Timing could have been better on that.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
You don't want to rest yet. I'm not expecting to use the antivenom, so we'll drop the antivenom to get the Ew.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Forget which buff we're getting here. Damage. Okay, should have put that on probably the Hillian. See if I remember next time. Hallway fight. It's maggots. And we got surprise. Okay. That one's dead.
Another
That one's dead.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
That one's dead. So they're all dead. You may as well take a stress heal.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Grab that on the way back.
confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Obliterated.
Okay, 2 of 4 dead. Low tier is all about hitting hard and fast and just getting rid of the enemy. Works real well.
Press this advantage.
Okay, the enemy team
Give
is
them no
dead
quarter.
as soon as they take their turn. Would have preferred to beat them to their turn, but
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
okay, try next one. Okay, we got surprise. Go for the stun on the stress source. Maybe not the best play there. I spread out the damage a little more than I should have. I was hoping for a high roll on the leopard, which would have killed him. Okay, Port Shear, that's his last attack.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Just reinforcing the concept that's his last attack. We go for the heal here.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
We'll probably end up throwing those citrines out. Okay, stun the back row. Knife the third. Stun the front row. Delete the lesser skeleton.
A devastating blow.
Okay, so he's dead. I think the one in the back's dead as well. We just really got to bring the frontliner down. And/or heal.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, worked out. He's dead.
The slow
Didn't
death,
take a swing at him. Take the heal.
unforeseen.
Key. Take the minor
Unforgiving.
artifact. Or minor antique. We'll drop the citrine. Grab the onyx. Okay, now we begin the long march back. I just saw that trap as we stepped on it.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
That's why we bring the food. Okay, trap has popped up, so I should be aware of it this time.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
No, we're going through our food real fast because of all the backtracking here.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Yeah, this Plague Doctor's not joining us in the next one. We're sending him to the sanatorium to get fixed.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies. Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable, rats in a maze.
Super useful. Well, that's the night rest. Hopefully we don't get jumped in the middle of the night.
The light, the promise of safety.
Okay. Not quite enough to get number 2 dead. So we're going to have initiative roll off, and we're going to see if we can bring the stress dealer down. There we go. He'll die on his turn. We let him live that long. Yeah, missed the bone defender. Okay, things are going reasonable. High stress environments, right? I think we're gonna go for the camp here. Okay, the blight will kill him. Yeah, I might as well finish him off.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. A moment of respite.
Okay, he was smart enough to eat the food this
Chance
time.
to steel oneself against the coming horrors. Okay. Might as well take the attempt to take the thing. There you go. And again, hopefully we don't get jumped in the middle of the night. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay. Bunch of maggots, easy enough to clean up. Oh, no blight.
Death waits.
He asked for it.
Lapse in concentration. Perched at the very precipice of oblivion. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, I can avoid the hallway fight, so I will. Got the shovel to deal with the blockage here.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. Packs full of steel and war, but nary a thought given to the plow.
No thought was given, just not enough food. Did not have enough to bring. Okay, it's no luck finding the second room.
Watch your step.
Oh, we're not tossing torch in that. No siree. We're in a no shape for that.
The match
Barbie.
is struck. A blazing star is born.
Honestly, I'm not sure if this Plague Doctor's in shape to make it through the rest of the dungeon.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or
Nope.
cowardice.
Nope, he's not in the shape to make it through the rest of the dungeon. He's not leaving. So close to actually completing the dungeon. Or we might actually still complete the dungeon. Although we're gonna have a pretty mauled team here at this point. Gotta be in first to do purge. A little bit of problem.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh, I threw my holy water out, so that's not safe to interact with.
Ambushed by foul invention.
This is not the last one. I gotta go one more room, I think, to finish the quest. You know what? We'll risk one more room.
No force of will can overcome a failing body.
Okay, bunch of spiders. This is potentially a fight we just clean up real quick and get out of here. Yeah. That was the opportunity that we needed to hit. Carry the party leper.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss. How quickly the tide turns.
Oh, that might have done it. We might not be coming out of this fight. All of my eggs are in one basket. That kind of explains the current situation of this fight. This fight is very rapidly turning into,
More
yeah.
dust.
Who
More
dies
ashes,
first?
More disappointment.
It was a calculated risk. Probably wasn't enough to save the run. Yeah,
Another
wasn't enough
life
to save the run.
wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold. More blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein. The great ruins belong to us, and in time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Well, that was a full party wipe. They were low level. We don't care about them that much. Mild frustrations occurred, but that's it. Another Hound Master would not be bad. We'll take another Hound
The
Master.
warman and his faithful beast. A bond
Little Vestal.
forged by battle and bloodshed. A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior. What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Okay, well, other than that being a setback, is we lost, I think, multiple level 1s. Like, that's what we lost. We lost level 1s, and the investment we put into them. And I suppose the trinkets, because I gave them some trinkets. I should not have trusted that Blink Doctor with trinkets. We were so close. Had that triple target not missed, and we hit all three of the spiders, that probably would have been a winnable state. And in fact, we were real close to it being a winnable state regardless. It's just not quite there. And had I cared about them more, we would have probably, you know, tried to keep the heroes alive. I didn't care about the heroes that much. I cared actually more about the trinkets than I did about the heroes. I suppose we're going to sort of recreate a red hook here. Which is that combo, right? Quickly level up a second red hook. I think that's what we will do. However, once again, I think it is time for another part break. We've been having defeats back-to-back here. Might go after that Book of Intuition. But that'll be in the next one. So if you're watching on YouTube, we'll have a part break here on Twitch, so there'll be a part up for you tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. We're going to take a short break here so I can get up, stretch legs, sip some tea, and then we'll be going in. We might try to do like 2 short ones back-to-back just to level up some low-level heroes. High level, we are out of frontliners unless I send in the Red Hawk that will willingly go into the Darkest Dungeon. We actually have 3 full parties at level 6. Just 2 of them won't go into the Darkest Dungeon. The third one we're saving for the 4th run. So we need to make our 3rd party. Which means I need to basically get a team up to level 6. That, well, needs some frontliners, right? Like, yeah, we got Plague Doctors. They're backliners. We've got Jester. Jester's a reasonable backliner. Accuracy buffs wouldn't necessarily hurt very much in those fights either. But we need something that hits hard in the front. And or stuns, and or both. Right, so we need like Lepers, or Crusaders, or Man-at-Arms. Even getting Bounty Hunters up, and we can play Mark. Although we're out of Arbalists, right? We lost the Arbalist in that fight, so we'd have to level an Arbalist up to really play with Marks. And that really wasn't working either. But yeah. Watching on YouTube, part tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch. Before I keep rambling, we're going to put the part break in. So until the next part, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and good time. Catch you all in the next part and or stream, and bye for now.